The 2026 FIFA World Cup, a historic expanded global event, is already getting overshadowed by politics because days before the official World Cup draw, Iran has announced it is boycotting the event in Washington. How would the country handle sporting participation from nations the US has already restricted?
Potential boycott. Is it going to come to that? Of the 2026 World Cup has been suggested as potential leverage against Donald Trump.
Tonight, picture this. Your child has been dreaming of the World Cup for years. You've saved every penny, skipped vacations, worked extra hours, all for this moment. You bought the tickets, booked the hotels, and packed your hopes into every detail. You told your child, "This summer, we'll see history." And then, your visa is denied. Just like that. No reason, no explanation, a single cold word on a screen. Denied. This isn't one family's story. This is the reality for hundreds of thousands of fans from Iran, Syria, Nigeria, Ghana, and dozens of other countries. Fathers hold their children close, trying not to cry. Mothers sit silently, heartbroken, staring at the tickets that were supposed to unlock joy and adventure. Young fans, who saved their pocket money for years, feel their excitement vanish in seconds. Imagine their faces, their laughter, and their tears, all swallowed by bureaucracy. Subscribe to TradeX and help us reach 1,000 subscribers to follow these human stories of hope and heartbreak. World Cup 2026 was supposed to be historic, a celebration of humanity. For the first time ever, it would take place across the United States, Canada, and Mexico, bringing together 48 teams, hundreds of matches, and millions of fans from every corner of the world. It was meant to be a festival of joy, laughter, and shared passion. But for many, it has become a festival of frustration, exclusion, and anger. Visa denials are more than paperwork. They are shattered dreams. A young boy from Iran who drew his favorite team's jersey on his school notebook can't hold it in the stadium. A grandmother from Nigeria who saved for years to see her grandchildren cheer in the stands is told she cannot enter. Families argue, cry, and face impossible decisions. "What did we do wrong?" a father asks, holding his daughter's tiny hand. The human emotion is raw, unfiltered, and everywhere. Meanwhile, FIFA admits the unthinkable. A ticket in your hand does not guarantee entry. That small piece of paper, which should represent joy, now represents denial, exclusion, and disappointment. Children ask why, families shout at screens in disbelief, and millions feel powerless. For the first time in World Cup history, fans realize that their dream, no matter how hard they worked, can be blocked by policy. And yet, amid this heartbreak, hope flickers. Canada and Mexico quietly show how hosting should be done. Fans are welcomed, visas are processed quickly, and security is transparent. Cities like Montreal, Toronto, Guadalajara, and Mexico City become havens for fans who feel rejected elsewhere. For every family denied entry to the US, there is a family arriving in Canada with smiles, hugs, and excitement intact. It's a stark contrast, a human lesson in inclusion versus exclusion. The impact is deeply personal. A mother weeps as she cancels hotel bookings. A father stares at flight itineraries he can no longer use. Children cry silently at night, wondering why their dream was taken away. Friends who planned for months, sometimes years, watch their plans crumble. Even the happiest fans, filled with anticipation, are forced to log on to live streams instead of feeling the stadium roar beneath their feet. And beyond emotion, the consequences ripple outward. Sponsors notice emptier stadiums. Hotels, restaurants, and local businesses in US host cities feel the strain of reduced visitors. Families redirect their money and energy to Canada and Mexico. And every denied fan represents a human story of lost revenue, lost joy, and lost connection. But these stories are not just numbers. They are heartbreaks, disappointments, and tears that cannot be measured. Imagine a father telling his son, "We worked so hard, and it's gone." Imagine a grandmother explaining to her grandchildren that they won't see their heroes live. Imagine fans from Africa, Asia, and the Middle East staring at screens, knowing that the World Cup, which was supposed to unite them, has excluded them instead. The anger, sadness, and frustration are tangible. They fill homes, streets, and hearts around the world. Yet hope persists. Fans adapt. They gather in watch parties, organize local celebrations, and hold on to the spirit of the game. Canada and Mexico show that hosting is about people, about families, about human emotion. Their warmth, openness, and efficiency provide a lesson. The World Cup is nothing without fans who can experience it fully.
This is not just about football. It's about humanity, about children cheering in stadiums, about fathers holding their daughters' hands, about mothers whispering encouragement as their sons run with excitement. When exclusion happens, it cuts deeper than missed matches. It cuts into human connection, dreams, and memories that last a lifetime. The United States may have stadiums, contracts, and infrastructure, but it is losing something far more important: trust. Trust of families, fans, sponsors, and the global community. Trust is what makes the World Cup universal. Without it, even the grandest stadiums feel empty. Even the loudest cheers echo into absence. Fans are shifting their hopes north and south. Sponsors, noticing full stadiums and welcoming cities, redirect budgets. Canada and Mexico are becoming the true heart of World Cup 2026, not through headlines or political speeches, but by honoring the dreams, excitement, and humanity of fans. The stories of heartbreak are countless. A father denied entry consoles his son, "Next time, we will go together." A young girl from Nigeria sketches her favorite player in her notebook, tears streaming, but her hope persists. An elderly couple from Syria cancels their trip, yet their community watches, supporting, sharing, and preserving the spirit of togetherness. These human experiences make the World Cup far more than a sporting event. They make it a festival of emotion, joy, disappointment, and resilience. The lesson is clear. The World Cup is about human feelings. Every denied fan feels anger, heartbreak, and frustration. Every welcomed fan experiences joy, hope, and belonging. The host's policies determine not just logistics, but the emotional heart of the tournament. Canada and Mexico prove that people matter above contracts, infrastructure, and politics.